I was on a ton of medications from the VA. I couldn't sleep. I was having a hard time dealing with my family on a daily basis because of anger issues, because of intrusive thoughts, not able to sleep, tremendous nightmares, to the point where I have to sleep in another bed because I don't want to wake up. And anyways, just bad nightmares.
I'm gonna give you.
Sorry.
You're fine. No apology necessary. Just take him. If you need to squat down, tell him down and touch him. Use him.
Down.
Breathe in.
Thanks, buddy.
If you need to lap, you can do a lap.
Thanks, buddy.
Sit. You know, over 12 years ago, I was in this exact position, doing exactly what I'm doing right now, when I did not know that the mission of my life was going to take a pivot and change to starting Northwest Battle Buddies. I was doing a bath, and I had just going through my day, just like I do every day, and all of a sudden, when my employees came in and said, hey, we have a veteran that just walked in the room, and they're wanting their service dog to be trained to be a service dog, and because it was a veteran, I stopped doing what I was doing. I had somebody come take this dog over, and that's where everything began for me. That encounter changed my life.
When I needed a service animal, I was kind of fresh off drugs, and I was lost. I didn't know who I was as a person. I had kind of an identity crisis, and having that service dog and support, working with Shannon, Ovi, it made me feel like I belonged again. So getting a service dog was kind of like a giant reset button on my life. Being drug-free and working full-time, there's really nothing bad that came out of it other than just a new life.
My dad served during the Korean War, and even though he didn't talk about it a lot, his patriotism was always pronounced. And he taught me to believe that when you're in the presence of a veteran, you're in the presence of a hero, even though he never considered himself one. And he loved our country. He loved freedom. If he saw a veteran, he saw somebody who knew served, he would always go shake their hand. And there was never a lack of emotion behind his gratitude for these men and women. Now I recognize what it actually instilled into me. At that time, I was just a little girl with her dad, and I would look at him in awe of who he was. Now I see it set me on a trajectory.
Shannon is at the top of her game when it comes to training service dogs. You're not going to find many others out there that are going to be capable of training the kind of dogs that she's capable of training. She doesn't just train dogs, she trains veterans, she trains the customers, and service dogs. We know how easy it can be to get involved in a physical base or in a physical leader. And so she's been used. And because this comes from knowing she's been doing all of those things and making those decisions.
When I decided to start Northwest Battle Buddies, I was standing in this very office trying to decide if I can just adopt dogs out of shelters, I can train them, and then I can gift them, and I can say thank you for my freedom. One of the gifts that the dog brings, the way it's created, it has the ability to feel you. And to my knowledge, the only other animal that can feel you on this earth is the horse. But the horse can't go with you in the grocery store. The horse really isn't sleeping in your bed. But the dog has the ability not only to alert on adrenaline, but sense the chemical changes in your body when a veteran is having a panic attack.
Yeah.
You feel
Yeah. And
That is an added aspect that these service dogs bring to our veterans that absolutely is breaking barriers and making a difference for our veterans, to where walls are coming down. They're starting to feel again. They'll hope again. They'll cry again. And they will tell you that. They have walled themselves up to people, and they cannot trust people, but they can trust a dog.
Before Northwest Battle Buddies and getting my service dog, I was very detached. I was always angry. I was never able to lighten up. Having Atlas by my side allowed for me to take a lot of the pressure off of me and the world around me. So because he's doing that, with him there, with my children, I can just enjoy the time that I have with them.
One of the things that separates Northwest Battle Buddies is we do a high volume of dogs, service dogs, a year for our veterans, and we still take dogs out of shelters. That is our foundation. That is how we started. However, when you're producing 40 dogs a year, as an example, for veterans every year, we also purpose breed our English Labs and our English Cream Golden Retrievers, and we are partnered with some amazing breeders who want to give back to our veterans and donate their puppies to us. So Ella is a huge part of the Northwest Battle Buddies family. She's a huge part of the Northwest Battle Buddies team. And this will be her last litter, and then she's going to live out her life with her guardian family and just be a dog. The breeding program, when those puppies are 8 weeks old, they need to grow up before they can go into their 5 months of training with us. And so we started a foster program to where people who want to give back to the veterans, they want to give back to our American heroes, it is a way for them. They bring this puppy into their life and they live with it in their family, and they love it, they take care of it, and they'll raise that puppy to where when it's 8 months to a year old, it can come back to us. And then we start to train it for 5 months. How are you doing?
Good.
It's so good to see you.
This kid is a natural. He already, I mean, we didn't crate train him because he knows how to just relax and hang in the room when he's done playing. He is so bred for what he is going to do. Yeah. And it's like everybody asks me, well, how are you going to let this guy go? It's like, he's not mine. And I think that from the first. I'm just giving him the foundations of love and an environment to thrive in. I would love to.
You ready for your goodbye with him?
Yeah.
I'll let you do your goodbye.
Here we go, boy. Oh, that mom's kiss on your face. I'm going to just leave it there, okay? Okay.
You ready?
Yeah. I don't want to prolong it more.
I know. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
We got to see here. It's like his little kiss on the side of his face. That's pretty sweet. We're going to leave it there. Okay? We're going to leave it. Stephen, this is co-op. Here's leash. Just go ahead and grip it right here. He's going to be like, all right. I know, he's pretty awesome, isn't he? Yeah.
One of the things that we teach them is grounding. What the veteran's going to do is they're going to redirect their focus on the dog. And they're focusing on the fur that they're feeling, their dog's breathing, just redirecting to that moment, taking those deep breaths, bringing all those levels back down, and then reassessing, refocusing, and then continuing on.
Every single day they are fighting their fears, trying to decide if they're going to trust us. But each day we see them grow. Each day they're conquering fears, and they're coming back and they're like, I slept for the first time all night in years. You know, I'm really blessed that I got to take my passion and make it my purpose. And that's doing this for you, gifting dogs. And then when you guys go out there after the fact, when you come back months later and you start to tell us all your wins and all your success stories and how your life is different and better now because you have a service dog at your side. You are our mission in action. You are what brings hope to other veterans. We always say the day before you meet your service dog, it's your last worst day. And then the day you meet your service dog, it's your best first day. And my prayer for all of you is that you have thousands of best first days from here on out.